Anything. What?
His eyes on the sparrow.
Let me,
Always love that one.
one day, when we were building the new church, I had lost my dad just a little. We were buying the property, and my dad died before we ever started building the church. And it was one time during my loneliness, missing my dad, he and I worked together, and I leaned on him so much, even in my, my pastoring after we buried him. And I got so lonely for him, and I missed him so bad. And I was over at the church one day, and we were doing the work to get the slab, the dirt and all for the slab. And right in the middle of what is now on the west side, the driveway. At that time, we didn't plan for the driveway to be there, but I was sitting on the trusses that they had just, those big deals in the auditorium, those big trusses, they had delivered them. And I had crawled up on those trusses and was just sitting there. And I was looking back toward Opelousas Street and the Knights of Columbus place over. And lo and behold, I saw my dad coming toward me, dressed in his old green khakis, his old turtle hull hat, and the biggest smile. My dad had an awesome smile. And his hands, this hand was lifted high, this hand was lifted about 2/3 like this. And that was what the stroke had done to it. And he came walking toward me just exactly the way he would have been. And God let me know, one of the things about the church, building the new auditorium, is my grieving that my dad wouldn't get to see what he had given his life. And I was so hurt. And I was so lonely for him that God let me have a visitation of my dad's presence, literally. He came walking to me with that biggest smile I guess I've ever seen. And from that time on, I was not lonely for my dad. God let me know that my dad was in the building with me.
Wow. But
it was during that time that I walked out of the back of my home, which is just across the by gully from where my mother's home. And I walked across, found a way, and got across the little gully. And I walked up to the mother's back door, and I knocked on it, and she swung the door open. She said, "Well, what brings this?" And I said, "Mama, I'm tired of being a big man. I need to be a little boy for a little bit." Mother swung that door open like she knew exactly what I was talking about. She said, "Come on in, little man. Come let Mother sit." She walked me over and sat me in Daddy's big chair and leaned it back in its reclining position. And she said, "And now what can Mama do for her little man?" And just for a little bit, I was able to relive being a little boy. And Joe wrote this song, and I love to sing it because it brings back those memories and those times that I cherish so much. I thought that losing. Oh, that's okay. Sometimes the little boy in me wants to climb on Father's knee when the world outside gets too big for me. When the fear inside's too much to hide, and my finest dreams have almost died, He always understands me when I say, I'll be safe in my Father's arms. I'll be safe in my Father's arms. Oh, there's so many emotional things that bring back such memories.